November 12th, 2001. New York City. The sun rises over a quiet skyline, still scarred by the memory of September 11th. The air feels heavy, cautious, uncertain. At John F. Kennedy International Airport, hundreds of travelers wait to board American Airlines Flight 587, a routine morning flight to Santo Domingo. 260 people, families, friends, children, all eager to return home. Captain Edward States and First Officer Sten Molin prepare the Airbus A300 for departure. The aircraft taxis slowly toward runway 31 left. Just minutes earlier, a Japan Airlines jumbo jet had taken off from the same runway, leaving behind powerful turbulence. Invisible but dangerous. At 9:16 a.m., the tower clears Flight 587 for takeoff. The engines roar. The plane begins to roll. Speed builds. Nose lifts gently from the runway. The aircraft climbs. Everything appears normal. But only seconds later, it begins to shake. A sudden jolt. A sharp sway. The plane is caught in the wake turbulence, left behind by the jumbo jet. First Officer Molin reacts quickly, applying full rudder to steady the aircraft. Then the other way, back and forth. Each movement stronger than the last. Inside the cabin, passengers feel the plane sway violently. A few gasps, a scream, then a deafening crack. The vertical stabilizer, the tail of the aircraft, snaps clean off. The plane is now uncontrollable. The engines, still thrusting at full power, tear away from the wings. The aircraft rolls, spins, falls. Down below, the neighborhood of Belle Harbor, Queens, watches in horror as the jet plummets from the sky. At 9:16 and 41 seconds, just 103 seconds after takeoff, Flight 587 crashes into the quiet suburban streets. A fireball erupts. Homes are destroyed. 265 lives are gone. In an instant, sirens echo through the streets. New Yorkers rush outside terrified. Was it another attack? Another act of terror? No one knows. But investigators soon arrive, searching for answers. Among the twisted wreckage, days turn into weeks, and the truth begins to emerge. The National Transportation Safety Board discovers that the tail broke off because of extreme rudder movements. The first officer had been trained to use aggressive rudder control, a technique that worked on smaller planes, but not on the Airbus A300. Every time he pushed left and right, massive side loads built up on the tail, until finally it broke. The tragedy forces American Airlines to change its training program. The FAA issues new guidelines, and Airbus improves pilot awareness of rudder sensitivity. The lessons were painful, but necessary. For the families of the victims, no technical explanation could ease the loss. Mothers, fathers, children, neighbors, gone without warning. In Belle Harbor, a memorial now stands by the sea, engraved with names. Flowers lay gently in the wind. Each November, loved ones gather, their eyes filled with tears, their hearts heavy with memories. Flight 587 reminds the world that even in the age of modern aviation, one small action, one wrong reaction can change everything. 2 months after September 11th, America's heart broke once again. Not from hate, not from war, but from the fragile balance between man, machine, and the unforgiving forces of nature. This is the story of American Airlines Flight 587. Gone too soon, never forgotten.